Hey, welcome back. Today's March 11th, Thursday, and on this post, I'll be telling you about the overall crypto markets, which includes Bitcoin dominance and Bitcoin price action, and see how they could potentially affect the overall altcoin markets. Before diving into the graph token, GRTUSD, and see what exactly is going on in here, I'll be telling you about the bullish and bearish case scenarios for today, as well as the short-term price prediction on this market, according to what I'm seeing on the charts. Before I begin today, if you guys are enjoying this content, make sure to subscribe to this channel and like this video, as I'll be keeping you updated on the latest crypto setups on my watch list, regardless if it's a good day or a bad day. If you guys do want to support me and don't already have a Webull brokerage account, you guys can use my referral link down below. They're still giving away 2 free stocks as of today upon a successful sign up and a qualifying deposit of $100 and I will also receive a referral bonus if you guys sign up under me. Please also read my full disclaimer below. I am not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. I'm purely sharing my own speculations and opinions on this market. I cannot tell you the future, and you should always do your own due diligence before trading or investing in this market, as it's extremely risky and volatile. If you guys have any questions or comments, please don't only leave them in the comment section below, but I try my best to get to as many of them as possible. Now, see what exactly is going on in this market first. Most importantly, I do take a look into Bitcoin dominance. Tells me what the money could be trending into. Would it be Bitcoin, altcoins, or neither? Today, we do have Bitcoin dominance up almost 0.3%. This breaks down to Bitcoin price action up almost 3%. Total altcoin market cap up almost 2%. Now, this is the upside of Bitcoin dominance trending upwards still, because I do see Bitcoin price action leading in gains ahead of total altcoin market cap. I usually emphasize Bitcoin dominance trending downwards, which is generally speaking better for the altcoins on both the upside and downside. Because on the upside of Bitcoin dominance trending downwards, I will usually see total altcoin market cap leading in gains ahead of Bitcoin. Now, the daily time frame here, as I've been saying for the past couple of weeks, has been my focus because it looked like there was an inverse head and shoulders pattern that was developing. However, since this last low right here, I am leaning towards actually invalidating this pattern. Okay, we had some bullish divergence on the 3-day time frame, and right now it still does look like, even if it looks like the inverse head and shoulders pattern, which is generally a bullish pattern, is invalidated on the daily time frame, it looks like we still have a double bottom pattern here, which is a bullish pattern still, with bullish divergence, okay, on the 3-day time frame. If this pattern actually plays out, still not as ideal for the altcoins. Let's move over to Bitcoin. As I've been saying here, for Bitcoin, there is still a mixture of bullish and bearish signals. Bullish signals include, since a couple days back, price action broke out of this falling wedge pattern. Metric target was about 59K. Price action got pretty close to it. Let's see if the price action here would actually blow past this resistance right here, about 58, 59K. And continue upwards, or would it actually consolidate here before doing that? If it actually consolidates here before going upwards, I do have an estimate of an ascending triangle pattern, still waiting for that second swing down to this bottom trend line to fully validate it. Okay, these are the bullish signals. Also, price action gone back on top of its daily 21 MA, which I have been saying as key resistance. Bearish signals include monthly and weekly timeframe RSIs, still possible bearish divergence. Now, if price action on Bitcoin here actually pulls back, like we have seen from February 22nd, I could still expect some bearish effects on the altcoin markets. Magnitude of that effect would depend on how far up or down Bitcoin dominance is trending. Let's go over to the graph token, GRTUSD, and see what exactly has gone on since my last post. Let's take a look from the monthly timeframe RSI down to the daily, which I consider to be macro timeframes, and look for any overbought readings or possible bearish divergence scenarios. Monthly timeframe here, we don't have a reading, so I'm not concerned here. Neither do we on the weekly, so let's move on. 3-day time frame here, we are at an RSI reading of about 67. Okay, past high here had an RSI reading of over 83. So if the price action here on the 3-day time frame was to make a higher high, does need to beat the last RSI reading of 83 to negate bearish divergence. Very similar here. We're not in overbought territory on the daily time frame, about 57. If the price action was to make a higher high here, it does need to beat the last RSI reading of over almost 90 here, or over 90 slightly, to negate bearish divergence on the daily time frame if it was to make a higher high. Let's go over to the 3-day time frame here, where I did say there was where I estimated to be a symmetrical triangle pattern that was yet to finish. Okay, I was still looking for that second swing down. However, I did mention, I believe, that the top trend line here was actually looking more uneven. Okay, now we have gone a few more days of data since my last post. So I do think right now it's appropriate to actually adjust this symmetrical triangle pattern because I don't have volume confirmation that this was actually a breakout. So it looks something more like this. I think it's appropriate. Now we have more even upper trend line and bottom trend line here. Okay. However, the symmetrical triangle pattern is still not validated, nor it's complete. I'm still waiting for that second swing down to this bottom trend line. Now, given that the symmetrical triangle pattern is validated, I will have a measure target here. Let's take a more exact difference here. About $2.90 just to be even. The bottom here is about $1.35 just to be even. Okay, so that's a difference about $1.55. Adding it back on top of, let's say, $1.80. That's about $3.35. Correct me if I'm wrong with the math there. If it actually breaks out by the absolute apex, $3.35 measured targets. Now, measured targets are theoretical approximate targets only, may actually be different in real life price action, more or less. Let's take a look into the resistances and supports. I also do want to note symmetrical triangle patterns are generally continuation patterns. Bullish in this case. Okay, according to Thomas Bukowski and his website, thepatternSite.com, it is a 60% chance of it breaking to the upside. Let's take a look into the key supports and resistances here. Okay, key resistances from past trading history here is about $2.20 if the price action breaks out of this pattern above. Actually, that's not possible because I'm still waiting for that second swing down to its bottom trend line. So I do need to wait. If this price action was to validate the symmetrical triangle pattern, it does need to be underneath this fib level area, about $2. So that would actually be the next key resistance I'm looking at, the $2 level. Okay, followed by about the $2.20 level, which has been support and resistance for quite a bit. Okay, from even back in the trading history right here, and even some right here, 2020, 2040, 60, and 2090, one final wick there. Okay, so those are going to be the resistance levels I'm going to be taking a look at if this symmetrical triangle pattern is validated and the price action breaks out. Key support I'll be looking at would be about the $1.65 fib level area if the price action breaks this bottom trend line. Okay, depending on timing, of course. If that level does not hold, the next level of key support I'll be looking at will be the daily 50 MA, the white line. Let's take a look into the bullish and bearish case scenarios. Bullish case scenario, price action validates and finishes the symmetrical triangle pattern according to my estimates. Breaks above the top trend line and go towards symmetric targets. Mind the resistance levels I have just pointed out. Bearish case scenario, price action breaks its bottom trend line, depending on when it actually breaks its bottom trend line, of course. Then I could be looking at the next key support at the $1.55 fib level area, and or the daily 50 MA as the next level of key support, and see if that holds. Now, these are my bullish and bearish case scenarios for today. Let me know if you found it helpful. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Let me know agreements, disagreements, feedback. I love to hear them. Hope you match your risk carefully. And if you would like to see any more of my most recently uploaded videos on YouTube, you guys can check out my links up here on YouTube. See you next time.